Hello everyone, my name is Sherry Minnie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Kingsburg, Colorado, and it's time for another Terrific Tuesday card. Actually, I'm filming this on Monday the 25th with every intention of uploading it on Tuesday the 26th. So here's our card that we're making today. This is a card we made in class, and I had a couple members who couldn't make it, but they did purchase packets, so I'm doing videos for them so they'll be able to assemble their cards however they might like to do it. So it's a simple, I did a celebrate card on this version and just said have a fabulous day. We're going to do the same layout, but I'm going to be changing things up a bit because I used up pretty much all the paper that I had in this. And this is the Velvet Meadows paper, and I didn't bring it over, which I should have, but it's got velvet flocking on it, and it's so pretty and just feels so nice. So let me show you what our products for today are. We're using one ink pad. It's going to be the Peaceful Pine. This is one of the new ink colors with the wonderful magnetic lids for the closing, which is so much easier for everybody. Stamp sets that we're using, the inside greeting came from Phrases and Frames. This is a set I have used constantly, and I like everything about it. And I did have a fabulous day from this. And then for the front, I'm going to change it up from our sample card. And I'm going to be using one of the new hot foil dies. And this one has, let me see if I can take it out. Maybe you can, well, I guess I've already kind of glued it in. But it has all these different sayings on it. And there's a hot foil machine, which we will get into. I just have to figure out how to get a video done for it so it doesn't take forever. But it has all this. You run it through your hot foil machine, and then it has dies where you can cut them all out. So we'll be using one that I did because I played with this, and this we'll be using one. We'll be using a punch. This is the 3 banner punch. We'll be using that. And then I have some embellishments that are the 2026 to 2028 in colored dots. Comes in all the new in colors, and here's pretty much all of them, and then here's the cloud cover and the secret sea. So to get started, here is your packet. We'll be using a cloud cover card base. This is our normal 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. You'll have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. You'll have a piece of Peaceful Pine. This is the actually two-tone paper, which is so cool because on one side it's quite dark. You turn it over and it's considerably lighter. I don't know if you can see, well, you probably can see the difference here. Whoops. Let's see. Yeah. It's hard in the lighting. It doesn't show up as well. Do I have? There's the darker side, and here's the lighter side. You'll have a scrap of the two-tone paper to do some punching with. You'll have a 1.7", let's see, what is this? 1 7/8 by 4 3/4 piece of the Velvet Meadows paper, and I've chosen a different design. It does have a directional pattern, so you want to make sure that you are getting it in the right direction. You will also have 3 squares. These measure 1.5 inches of a coordinating pattern that will go with your piece of flocked paper. And hopefully I have 3 here. I only see 2. Let's see if one stay in the envelope. If not, guess what? I'll be going back over to the studio to find it. And it looks like maybe that's what I'll be doing. Or I might have an extra one here in my kit. So you'll have 3 of these. Don't know why I only have 2. You'll have, oh, here it is. It's upside down. There's the 3. And you'll have 2 smaller pieces of the designer paper, one for your envelope and one for the inside of your card. You'll have a piece of, out of this piece of Peaceful Pine two-tone cardstock. I actually used our punch, and I punched out the middle one with that. And that's about it. So it's not too many supplies, and it goes pretty quickly. And then here is the teeny tiny, this says cheers to you, and it is, hopefully you can see that it's got the foil on it. Okay, So to get started, we will take our, I think we'll do our inside first. We'll take our, I have this on a stamp positioner. My one from Stampin' Up! Is actually loaded with other stamps, so therefore I'm using one of my old ones. These are not available on Stampin' Up! And we're going to put this right up in the corner. And I'll put my magnet on it. I will very easily open up the stamp pad. We will ink this greeting up. We will very easily close the stamp pad. See how neat that is? And we will stamp our inside greeting. Okay. Peaceful Pine is, I'm not a person who normally likes green, but I don't mind this one too badly. It's going to be a great, in my opinion, a great Christmas color. So when that part is done, we will take our piece of Designer Series paper. And I guess I brought the wrong piece over, so we're going to have a shorter piece and we'll just leave a little border on the side, but that'll work perfectly fine, not a problem at all. So I will just put some Stampin' Seal on that. And we'll bring this in and try to center it. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. And we'll put that down. It doesn't meet side to side, but it still puts a little decoration on the front. And then we'll take this and put it on the inside of our card. And that part will be all done. And actually that'll be the extent of our stamping since I already have foiled the greeting for the front. Okay, and then I'll put this on my grid paper. I always try to line it up with that. That kind of helps me get it somewhat straight. And we will put this down, trying to match the borders top, side, and bottom. Just like so. And that takes care of the inside. I will real quick, while we're doing a lot of gluing and so forth, I will take our piece that's going to go on the envelope. And we will put our Stampin' Seal on that. And I will once again leave a little bit of a border. And we will put our, oh, even that one is short. I guess I didn't do a good job on this at all. Let me pull this up and we'll just leave a little bit of a border on this one, top and bottom also. It's not something I like to do, but we will for today. There we go. And it's stuck down really well, so we won't have to worry about the post office. Okay, now we're going to take our card layer, the front, and I'm going to use, it's really hard in this lighting to tell which side is light and which side is dark. I think this is the light side. Not that it matters. Doesn't matter at all. So we're going to build our front before we put it to our card base. So we'll take our piece of Designer Series paper and we will put some adhesive on it. And I will use my grid paper to get it somewhat straight. And I'll make sure that my design, my flowers are going up. I don't want them going down. And we're going to put this on here. And you have fairly decent border all the way around on this one. And we'll put it down just like that. Okay. Then we'll have our 3 little squares. And I'm actually going to put adhesive on all 3 of them while I'm doing that. You will find if you're going to ever make duplicates of a card, if you would mass assemble, like for instance, if I had 10 or 12 of these little squares, if I was making 4 cards, I would put my adhesive on all of them and then attach them to my card base. It goes much quicker when you do that. So for this, since you have 3, I always find it better and easier to get everything spaced pretty well if I do the top one and then the bottom one. And so we will take this, and then we're going to have a pretty good space in the middle, which is okay. And then I'll do the same thing down here. Try and matching my border on the right hand side, trying to get this straight. And then I will take the middle one and I can space it appropriately depending on how it's to be centered, so that I have the same amount of space between the first, third, and the second. Okay, and there we go. Then we will take our card front. We will put some more adhesive on this. And again, we will put this on our card front, trying to center it. Like so. And then our little tiny greeting, and it is quite small. I think I'll use my scissors. It says cheers to you. And then I'll probably end up, since I use more birthday cards than anything else, I'll probably end up using this as a birthday card. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put, hopefully, if my liquid glue will work. It doesn't seem like it wants to. Must be clogged. I haven't used it for a while. Let me see if I can pull it out. Just get a little bit of glue out of here. There we go, a little bit. I don't need much. Oh, and then it just comes gushing out, which is definitely not what I wanted. Thankfully, I have my little silicone tool here. And we will just take it like so. Of course, I put my tweezers on the wrong end. And then I'm just going to center this as best I can because they're so small. On there. Not too bad. I got it, I think. Pretty close. Now I'll show you. On my original one, I was just playing around. And on this punch, you can get 3 different types of banners. So I punched out every different style. And then I just kind of put it together. I was just playing. On this one, it's going to be plain and simple. But we are going to pop it up. So we're going to turn it over. And we're going to put on some mini dimensionals that I should have right here. There we go. And we'll just put 2 or 3 on here. Just like so. And I'll take, let me get rid of this, put this glue away so it, and it kind of it went out everywhere, didn't it? There we go. And I'll put this right on here. Okay. And then we will take this, and what I did is I put it up between the second and the bottom and the middle, and I kind of pushed it over to the side, but had it overlap a little bit, and put it right on there like so. And then we need to put some, well, let's see. Trying to decide if I want to use the cloud cover. I think I might try Secret Sea on this one. No, I think I'll go back to the cloud cover. I have some small green ones left. Green is really the prettiest, but I don't have any large ones, and I wanted at least one large one on here. So we're gonna go with the cloud cover. And I've got, these are on back order, so as soon as I can get them ordered, the in color dots for this current class, I will get some more ordered, but I can't do that as long as they're on back order. And in line with that, if any of you see anything on this kind of card that you like, the paper or anything, the paper is actually on sale at 15% off until the end of the month, which is coming very quickly. But you can check everything out at my online store at sherrymini.stampinup.net. Everything will be posted to my blog on Tuesday, and that is simplylovestampin.com. So that is a quick and easy card. Here's the one we did today, and then here's the other one. You can see the difference in the papers. But this one I used the dark side of the two-tone paper, and on this one it has the light side. And then here's, the envelopes are basically like the same, except I made this one too short. So thank you again for taking time to watch this, whether you do it during the day or in the evening. I appreciate it so much, and every single view that I get is a help to my YouTube channel, which is a very small channel, but I enjoy doing it, and I hope you all enjoy watching it. May God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.